0 spread. So up next, our quarterfinal round, first quarterfinal round. Jeremy Chenard from Quebec in blue against Ryan O'Neill from Nova Scotia. Jeremy, only 18 years old. 7th place at the Junior Pan American Championships against O'Neill, 21 years old.
And you can hear by the cheer of the crowds as the athletes walked on the floor that both of these athletes are well supported by either their team or the local spectators here in the arena.
O'Neill, bronze medalist in senior team kumite of the Senior Pan American Championships. Jeremy coming up through the junior ranks. He has been to a bunch of senior national camps. He does have exposure training with senior athletes. So see how it translates here in competition. O'Neill, no surprise, he is known for his kicks, Taekwondo background, and kick value, point value is extremely high, 3 points for face kicks.
So a dynamic exchange initiated by O'Neill there. No flags for points, and the ref is issuing a grabbing penalty.
See O'Neill, he wants to throw that kick up. Every time Jeremy pushes the distance, O'Neill raising that foot. And both competitors know what the other brings to the table. They know what to look out for.
O'Neill testing with a front body kick, following up with a hand combination to the face.
So you just saw that he went in with the 1-2, looking for that kick on the way out. Look for O'Neill to throw the hook kick to the face on the way out from his hand combinations. Both athletes, junior national team members. O'Neill, senior national team member.
Chenard is testing the reactions of O'Neill. Testing.
Good evasion by Quebec. Knows that the hook kick timing's coming, ducks underneath.
Oh, and we have a very nice counter attack.
Good counter attack.
We got four flags. Yep, very clear.
Gets the Yuko and will pick up the Senshu. First point advantage. 1-0 for Quebec. O'Neill still looking very calm. He knows what he needs to do to catch up, take the lead, goes into the 1-2. Good evasion by Quebec. Good counter punch by Quebec. Doesn't get the points, a little too close. Referee calls him A.
I think we'll see this strategy from Chenard throughout the match here, that he'll wait to absorb or evade the attack of O'Neill and then try and score with a counter punch or kick. O'Neill leading with the legs again.
He's got to follow up after that kick.
Kick coming, Chenard ducking out of the way, opening distance. Oh, we have Chenard initiating now with O'Neill going for a counter punch to the face. No flags.
Punch connected, maybe a little too close for what the referees are looking for. Glove coming off. Chenard, referee calls MA. If you are following Tatami number 3, it is the semi-final round between Evan Hine from Ontario and Alexandre Benjamin Rivet from Quebec. That is in Tatami number 3. Referee calls Hajime. O'Neill pressing the distance. Good 1-2, just outside. Follows up with a body kick, hook kick. No flags. O'Neill trying to find a home for that face kick. Just missing.
Chenard starting with a body kick. Mostly to test distance. Absorption of the
good
duck.
counterattack.
No flags. Oh, Chenard going high to the face.
Good block. Good block on the way out. Good punch by O'Neill.
And we have a flag. 2 flags for Chenard. 3 flags.
Good punch by O'Neal, no flags, and Chenard was able to capitalize, throwing a punch of his own, picking up 3 flags and the Yuko. O'Neal now knows he has to catch up. He doesn't have the Senshu.
Oh, we have a nice hook kick. 2 flags up, 3 flags. 3 points.
O'Neal will pick up 3 points. E-Pawn.
This is what he's been looking for the entire match.
O'Neal adjusting his equipment. He's smart. He's buying himself a little bit of time. Think about what he's going to do next.
The Nova Scotia coach is giving O'Neal some instructions.
You have all the provinces on the outside watching this match. They know these 2 athletes are extremely talented.
O'Neal looking for the hook kick again, coming out with a body punch. He's looking at the clock, steps out of bounds. Now this is a tactical move by the athletes. He knows he'll take the penalty, but it's a way of winding down the clock.
O'Neal cannot receive another Category 2 warning. If he does, he will be disqualified. Chenard's got to push the action. Body kick by Chenard. He does get 2 flags. What a comeback. Jeremy Chenard. Wazari, 2 points. He will get 2 points for this. I think that happened just at the end of time. It did. Jeremy Chenard wins.
O'Neal turned his back before the clock wound down. Chenard has very quick body kicks. And
wow.
Just at the last moment.
It's not over till the final second.
It looks like we're going to have a protest on that call. I see the Nova Scotia coach approaching the official table. And I'm just seeing him mouth the words, "I'm going to protest." This is part of the protocol. He has 1 minute to notify them. And then within 5 minutes, he must submit his written protest. So in the meantime, the next match will continue. If the Nova Scotia coach is successful, and I imagine he's going to be protesting or making the assertion that the time had expired prior to the kick landing, then the match will be reset to the time it was before the exchange. If he's not successful, then the decision will hold.
If you're following Tatami number 3, it is the men's individual Kumite plus 84 kilograms. Evan Hine from Ontario and Alexandra Benjamin Rivet from Quebec. Semi-final action.
So who do we have up next?
In the minus 67 kilos, it will be Jean-Carlos Gonzalez from Alberta and Assad.
Asifali from Ontario.
You saved me on the last name call there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Assad is just coming into the senior ranks. I attended a Karate One Premier League with him at the beginning of last year, or maybe middle of last year, and performed quite well. And he's up and comer to watch in Karate Canada. Very dynamic.
Very, very explosive. See if he uses that to his advantage here in this match.
So slight delay starting here. Oh, and there we go. The athletes are bowing in to the ring. They bow to each other, bow to the officials, tap gloves, and we're off. Exotic exploding in with a single face punch. No flags. Starting from a far distance, just testing out reaction of his opponent. Both fighters very dynamic. Still testing each other in their reactions and their timing.
Oh, good 1-2 by Ontario.
One flag.
He's got 2 flags.
Does
Yep.
that blue? Okay.
He will pick up the Yuko. And the Senshu, first point advantage. If the match is tied at the end of time, Ontario will win. Alberta cutting the distance, taking the center of the ring. Long front hand by Ontario. Nice timing on the hook.
I see one flag for the hook and one flag for the punch. Neither good enough to make the point stick.
Neither coach of the athlete asking for a video review. Match continues.
Looks like Assad's trying to pull into the corner.
Trying to draw Gonzalez in.
And we have Assad closing the distance. No flags, no points.
Referee begins the action. Good Chudan Gyakuzuki by Gonzalez from Alberta. Will pick up Yuko for this. 1 point. Assad covering so much distance when he fakes. Very dynamic. Looking for the right opportunity to attack. Cuts a distance, 1-2, just outside, just misses. Holding the center of the ring. Get into a clinch, pushing away.
No flags on that exchange. So Ontario initiating with a body kick. Alberta closing the distance. Too close for punch.
If you're following Tatami number 3, it is the men's individual kumite plus 84 kilo final. With Steve Nath from British Columbia in red against Alexandre Benjamin Rivet in blue from Quebec in Tatami number 3. Ontario picks up a category 2 warning. 1-2 from Ontario, misses, throws a spinning back kick. Timing attempt by Alberta. Both athletes miss.
Assad driving in hard with a body punch. A little too far. Stationary in the corner now. Assad coming with a 1-2 over the top.
Very nice. Just outside the distance.
Long kick, sweep attempt. And
nice. Nice Jodan punch from Ontario. Perfect distance, good recovery, all the things that the officials are looking for, and a good point. Oh! Jodan kick by Alberta. He gets the 2 flags.
He does have 2 flags.
Ippon for Alberta.
3 flags. There we go.
Changing it up a little bit now. Both athletes have to think about their strategy going forward. 3 points is a game changer. Ontario putting the pressure now. 1-2 from Ontario. Gets
Over the
it.
top, 2 points.
That 1-2 to the face has really been working well for Assad.
Very well executed.
Looks like Alberta's going to pick up a penalty here.
Joe Guy penalty for out of bounds.
Hansoku Chui. If he gets one more Category 2 warning, he will be disqualified.
2 flags for blue. 2 flags
Two
for blue.
flags for
Face
blue.
punch.
Little delay there, and referee stopping the action. Ontario will pick up another Yuko. And a video review from Alberta. Looks like reviewing a punch to the body. Officials behind the score table will take a look frame by frame. See if Alberta scored. Punch to the body. Just before we're getting this video request sorted, Alexandra Benjamin Rivet from Quebec is your 2018 national champion, individual male senior plus 84 kilos. Referee starts the action.
Alberta putting on pressure, multiple techniques. And it looks
Looked like Alberta got that kick to the body. No flags went out.
no flags.
And that will do it.
Ontario wins.
Assad Esufali from Ontario picking up the victory.
Great match, dynamic fighters.
So up next we have in red Kirkland Caruthers from Saskatchewan, and in blue Daniel Sanchez from Ontario. This will be Daniel's second match. Kirkland with the bye automatically into the quarterfinals. Sanchez, former member of the Venezuelan national team, a powerhouse country in the Pan American region.
Sanchez started things off with a 1-2 technique, face and body. Game following, looking for the distance.
1-2.
Third time.
Just missing. He's holding down, pressure on the tatami. He has center control. Kirkland circling out.
Kirkland initiating the attack, Sanchez absorbing back. Both fighters still testing. Oh, we have
Good
a
1-2
distance.
to the face from Sanchez from Ontario. He will pick up the Yuko and the Senshu, first point advantage. Saskatchewan will have to initiate the attack, try and get some points up on the board. Sanchez very good with the counterattack, reverse punch to the body.
Sanchez applying pressure, escaping this attack from Saskatchewan, circling back and following up with
Nice.
a
Another
1-2.
1-2 to the face. 4 flags for Daniel Sanchez from Ontario. He'll pick up another Yuko, 1 point.
Saskatchewan coming in hard, body
in.
kicks, face punches.
Telegraphing just a little bit too much.
Oh,
Nice counter.
very
Nice
nice.
timing hook kick.
Very nice.
That will be an Ippon, 3 points for Daniel Sanchez from Ontario. He's looking sharp. Daniel starting to find his groove, starting to feel comfortable. Knows his distance where he can attack and score. There's different techniques. Oh, maybe a holding penalty here against Sanchez. Yep. Daniel will pick up his first Category 2 warning.
And we have a video protest from the Saskatchewan coach, looking for a point in that exchange. I didn't see what point he was protesting or asking for a review. And it is denied.
So Saskatchewan loses their video review card. He will not get one unless he makes it to the medal rounds. Sanchez with a kick to the body. Made contact. No flags went out. Judge looking for that perfect point.
Oh, we had another nice counter face kick, but no flags.
We got 1 point for blue. Won't be enough. Ontario coach deciding not to request a video review. At this point, maybe a smart option. Sanchez is up.
Oh,
nice.
Very nice. Well-timed body kick. Sanchez pulled back. Saskatchewan followed him, and then Sanchez fired back with a very clean, clear body kick.
Lazari, 2 points.
Sanchez absorbing the distance in the attack. Saskatchewan missing. Saskatchewan still trying.
Sanchez in the corner. He may look either to escape or time. Chose to escape. Back to the center of the tatami. Roundhouse kick to the face. Just misses. Takedown. Follow up.
And no flags. Not clean enough.
So the match is coming to a close. Good counterattack. Timing by Sanchez. Saskatchewan down. May have been a little too excessive on the contact. He was coming in though. You do have to be careful. You do have to attack intelligently. And it will be a penalty for Sanchez from Ontario. Excessive contact. It'll be his first Category 1 warning. May not matter at this point. He is up by a ton of points.
Sanchez, very nice. Long, deep reverse punch of the body. 2 flags out.
And that will do it. Daniel Sanchez from Ontario moving on to the semifinals. Coming up next, we have Lazar Williams from British Columbia and Jean-Sébastien Bisson from Quebec. Bisson's younger brother, national team member, minus 60 kilos.
So while we're waiting for this match to begin, the coach's protest from Nova Scotia appears to have been denied, as I haven't seen any action and they haven't restarted that match. Normally they would have done that immediately after the match that we just saw. So I'm assuming that the time had in fact run out when Chenard scored that body kick.
Jean-Sébastien Bisson, 24 years old, bronze medalist, senior PKF in the Team Kumite event. Bisson and O'Neill both on that same team when they won the bronze medal at the Senior Pan American Championships. Bisson with a ton of experience, only 24 years old. He will play it strategically. Excellent 1-2 to the body from Bisson from Quebec. He will pick up the Yuko 1 point and Senshu first point advantage.
Bisson is somewhat short for this division, but he makes up for that height with his explosivity. He's very explosive, very clean, and his footwork, his agility are excellent. Very
good timing by Bisson. Front hand jab timing. Catches Williams on the way in.
Bisson is one of the more defensive fighters in the country and able to.
Excellent.
And there we go. He's proving me wrong. He throws the attack. He's very good at reading the opponent's intentions, and that was a great tactical maneuver to initiate the attack right off the hash mark.
He's just picked up 3 points in less than 20 seconds.
Follows through, attempts with a sweep.
Williams going for the throw, wasn't able to get it. Referee calls him A. Bisson will pick up Category 2 penalty for holding. That'll be his first Category 2 warning.
Oh, excellent
Very
timing, jab to the
nice.
face. BC came in, Bisson, very well timed punch to the face. Perfect control, no contact, excellent execution.
Bisson is on.
Very good footwork, shifting, staying out of the way now, using his distance and his angles.
That's it.
Following through.
Very nice.
Oh, we got 2 flags
Williams
for BC.
with the Chudan kick to the body. Catches Bisson as he was cutting to the side. Williams really needed that point. 2 points for the kick.
We got 1 flag out for the face punch. Oh, and another flag.
And we got 3 flags out for Bisson. His hands are on fire.
Nice, excellent timed punch. BC had hardly taken a step forward when Bisson executed a brilliant reverse punch to the body.
Oh, nice Chudan kick from Williams. Doesn't get any flags. Did catch Bisson off balance. Bisson recovers and scores. 1-2 to the head. We'll pick up another Yuko.
Hard body kick by BC. Bisson absorbs it, moves out.
Bisson not getting phased by what Williams is throwing at him. He's able to stick to his game plan.
And another long body punch. 2 flags out. Bisson with another point. Williams coming in with a kick combination.
Oh,
Bisson
Williams-
answering. Face punch. I see 1 flag.
Just 1 flag.
Just 1.
Bisson's coach from Quebec will not request a video review. Bisson's up by plenty of points. Very nice counterattack, timing to the head. Left hand from Bisson.
Williams looking to be a little out of breath at this point. Bisson still seems to be quite fresh. And they begin. Bisson with a body kick, 2 flags, 2 points. And it looks like the match is over.
Great
Jean-Sébastien
job.
Bisson moving forward into the semifinals.
The referees like to see those clean points that Bisson was getting. Very, very clean execution of his techniques. Our first semifinal match in the individual male senior kumite, minus 67 kilos. Jeremy Chenard from Quebec in red, and Assad Assoufali from Ontario in blue. Don't blink.
Nope. 2 very dynamic fighters. Perhaps 2 of the most dynamic in this division.
Both athletes no strangers to each other.
They touch gloves and begin. Start testing distance and reaction.
Assad in blue, Chenard in red.
Assad begins, and Chenard throws a brilliant absorbs the technique and a brilliant counterattack to the face. Single punch to the face.
He will pick up the Yuko as well as the Senshu. First point advantage to Chenard if the match goes to a draw.
Assad initiating.
He's just a little outside the distance.
As we saw in the last match, Chenard is very good at absorbing and counterattacking. This may be his strategy to move forward. Assad must score. Chenard initiating with a body kick.
Oh!
Assad coming in hard.
Catches Chenard with a kick to the face.
That looked like it was going to be a hook kick, but that Chenard cut the distance, and he was impacted at the lift of the kick. That wouldn't have been intentional. That's not a scoring technique.
That was a close one. Yeah, for sure. Assad's going to pick up a penalty for excessive contact, category 1.
Assad putting in pressure. Continuing to test.
Nice 1-2.
Very nice reach. Very nice reach.
Assad finding his distance on that 1-2.
Oh.
It looks like
We have a video protest by the Quebec coach. Chenard did throw what appeared to be a very clean counter punch at the moment of Assad's attack.
so. This is strategy by some of the coaches. There will be, if a point is given to one athlete, the coach of the other athlete will wait to see if that point is in fact given, and if it is, then they will request a video review for their athlete. So coaches waiting to see the outcome of the points given and then decide if they're going to have a video request.
Oh, and I didn't see the outcome of that. Well, did you see the outcome? Okay. We don't know what
Looks
the
like
outcome
the
was.
point was-
I didn't see any points issued, so I think it was denied. And the card has not been given back to the Quebec coach, so the video review request was denied. Assad initiating a little slip. Very quick recovery.
Chenard in the center of the tatami. Assad pushing back. Now he's controlling the center. 1-2.
And a great absorption and
Very
counter-attack. Again, signature move on the part of Jeremy Chenard.
Assad's going to have to cut in just about half a foot more before he shoots that 1-2 if he wants to catch Chenard on his way back to absorb the technique. Assad pushing Chenard to the corner. Chenard gets away. Nice job by Chenard.
Looks like there's a couple. Oh, just one flag?
Just
It was
one
a little
flag.
off target. Yeah, from my view, it was off target. Assad driving in deep.
These guys are so explosive at cutting the distance. Testing the distance. 1-2 by Assad. Chenard counterattacks.
We got 2 flags out for Chenard. Very nice reverse punch counterattack.
Chenard picks up the Yuko, 1 point.
Assad still pressuring. He must score.
Assad cuts across, looks for a sweep takedown.
And Chenard tries a counter sweep, but wasn't in the right position.
Assad needs to cut the distance, goes for the kick, misses. Needs to cut the distance before he shoots.
And Chenard coming back with a very nice 1-2 to the face, no flags. Assad attempting a face kick and a takedown and
face
a head
kick.
kick. No flags.
And continue the action. Chenard coming in
initiate.
1-2. Assad with the kick. And misses.
So lots of action, but the techniques were not quite satisfying the criteria. We have a holding penalty coming up to Chenard.
Hansoku Chui, last 15 seconds of the match. Category 2 warnings get elevated to Hansoku Chui. Chenard backs away. He knows time is out.
Match is over. Great match.
Jeremy Chenard from Quebec moving on to the gold medal match. Coming up next, we have our other semifinal round. It will be Daniel Sanchez from Ontario in red and Jean-Sébastien Bisson from Quebec in blue. The winner of this match will fight against Jeremy Chenard from Quebec for the gold medal. Both athletes very experienced. Bisson's hands are on fire today.
I don't know that these athletes have faced each other before. I believe this is Sanchez's first year at Nationals, having come from the Venezuelan team. Sanchez initiating, testing the distance and the reaction of his opponent. Bisson pushing in and out with the distance, Sanchez bouncing more stationary. So I'm using his footwork, working the outside. Sanchez entering, Bisson trying to counterattack, no flags.
Bisson looking for Sanchez to come in right into his distance so he can initiate that timing. Straight reverse punch to the face. See if it finds a home here in this match. Bisson looking very sharp in his previous round.
There we go, both athletes closing. I see one flag for Bisson. Not enough.
Bisson controlling the center of the tatami. Shooting kick by Sanchez, blocked by Bisson, throws the counterattack, gets 1 point, 1 flag, but it won't be enough.
We have a video protest by the Quebec coach. She's requesting a review of the face punch by Bisson, from which he got 1 flag.
Two officials reviewing frame by frame of the video request.
One of the video review cameras is over the shoulder of the judge who voted for Bisson's punch. This is a good strategy on the part of the Quebec coach, as what the officials at the table will be seeing is the same view. Both officials at the table must vote in favor of the punch.
And both coaches, also former national team members, very experienced.
The video review was denied, so the point is not given.
Sanchez controlling the center of the tatami. Bisson moving around. Sanchez went for the attack, turned his back.
And we've got a video request, a review request by the Ontario coach for a body punch. I don't believe there were any flags out voting for that technique, so we'll see what happens from the head table.
Getting a point at this part of the match is critical, especially for that Senshu first point advantage. Officials reviewing the video.
Decision still being rendered. Frame by frame, screen by screen, they're analyzing the technique.
And it is denied. So both athletes have lost their opportunity to have a video review request. It's just old school karate now.
You see the difference in footwork. Oh,
nice.
closing.
1-2 from Sanchez. Bisson also gets one flag.
Yep. Oh, I think we have two flags.
That's
Two
two
flags
for
for Sanchez. Yeah, one for Bisson. Looks like Bisson's injured his elbow or his shoulder. I can't tell which, on his left arm. Possibly his wrist.
Sanchez will pick up the Yuko 1 point and Senshu. First point advantage. Bisson now has to turn the pressure up. He needs to get a point. Just a little short.
Flurry. Sanchez good at ducking, evading the movement.
Kick.
Oh,
Sanchez moves out of the way. Sanchez ducks.
Bisson is not letting up. He's keeping him in the corner. Pressure is on.
Sanchez staying in the ring.
Very dynamic exchange. Finally, Sanchez steps out. The match is stopped. It will be a we're going for a holding penalty on Bisson.
That judge made the out of bounds call after the referee said Yame. Nice counterattack from Bisson.
We have two flags out for Bisson.
It's a good solid hit. Connected well. Bisson still needs another point. If the match ends at the end of time and it's tied 1-1, Sanchez will win. He has the Senshu. Bisson needs at least one more point. Nice counterattack from Bisson. Back fist. No flags went out. I can't believe that.
No, great absorption. Good anticipation of the technique. Sanchez is extremely dynamic.
1-2 from Sanchez. Ducks underneath. Misses.
No flags. Sanchez is wondering. Oh, he's looking for a holding call, I think. He's looking for a holding penalty.
Bisson will pick up another Category 2 warning. This is his second Category 2. After 4 warnings, you are disqualified.
Bisson ducking. Pressure forward. Looking for the point.
Nice 1-2 from Bisson. Excellent 1-2.
4 flags. Very well timed. Well played.
Denying that one. So it's 2-1 for Bisson. Sanchez with the central advantage. He needs to tie it up.
Sanchez trying
Shoot
with
and
that
kick
body
from
kick.
Sanchez. Jab from both athletes. Looks like Bisson will pick up the flags.
2 flags for Bisson.
Bisson with the Yuko picks up another point.
Sanchez must earn the point.
15 seconds.
Bisson working his defense and his footwork. This is where it
Gets
comes
a
in.
kick.
No flags. It landed on the shoulder. It didn't satisfy the criteria. It was a little bit past the face also. And Bisson wins.
What a matchup. That was amazing. Jean-Sébastien Bisson moving on to the finals against Jeremy Chenard, also from Quebec.
Quebec final. Chenard will be in the red. Bisson will be in blue. Bisson will have a full 3 minutes to recover before they go for the next match. So we'll see an empty ring for approximately 3 minutes.
So this will be an interesting final. Jeremy Chenard is the taller athlete. He has been absorbing his opponent's attacks and then following up with a counter. But Bisson's hands are just finding their mark all day. It will be an interesting final. If you're following us on social media, be sure to use the hashtag KCNationals2018. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter. We do have an Instagram account. The finals for the individual male kumite senior, minus 67 kilograms. Jeremy Chenard in red, Jean-Sébastien Bisson in blue, both athletes from Quebec. The winner of this will be the national champion. The loser will be in the silver medal match in the double elimination round.
So we have both athletes entering the ring, bowing, tapping gloves, and beginning.
So we'll see if the height and reach advantage for Chardon makes a difference in this match.
Both athletes testing. Both coaches will have been given their video review request cards back, as this is a medal match. I'm sure these athletes have faced each other countless times before in their province.
Referee calls him will give both athletes a penalty for being too passive. The officials want to see action happening. That's what happens when two athletes compete against each other so often. Ends up becoming a chess match. Typically very little action. Whoever makes the first mistake.
Chenard starts. We have a counter kick attempt by Jean-Sébastien, but neither point scores. Distance was off on both of them. Both still testing. Again, we can see the difference in footwork between the two athletes. Jean-Sébastien pushing in and out. Chenard more stationary, waiting for the counter. Oh, an explosion forward.
1-2 from Chenard. Just misses. Son backing up a little bit. Restarting. Maybe switching up his game plan.
Trying to get inside the distance. And it looks like we'll have another passivity call. Even if the athletes are throwing techniques, the center official will not tolerate too much passive time. The athletes must engage. So they both have 2 of the 4 penalties that they're allowed before they're disqualified.
They may pick up another one soon if they don't start the action here.
Nice! And it looks like we've got 2 flags for Chenard on his signature move of absorbing the attack in the distance and countering to the face with the backhand.
So we have a video review request from the coach of Jean-Sébastien Bisson.
She's looking for one of the punches. Jean-Sébastien entered with a jab and a reverse, so I imagine she's looking for the reverse to have landed on that movement.
Both coaches of these athletes, former national team members, Pan American medalists.
And it is denied.
So Chenard will pick up the Senshu first point advantage. Bisson finding himself in the same situation in the match against Sanchez. Down 1 point. He was able to come back. See if he can do it in this match.
Bisson pushing, testing the distance. Chenard evading with a duck, countering with a jab. Neither point landed. Oh, we had Bisson attempting a face kick, but Chenard threw a counter to the face with the front hand, it looked like. Bisson is down for a moment. No scoring flags up. Bisson's taking a moment to recover. A little unsteady on his feet. Looks like it was a hard impact. We have the medic checking him out. That medic's Tyler DeVoe, former national team member. And
look at that.
And Halifax firefighter.
All of his siblings are champs.
There we go, yes,
There
the
we
DeVoe
go.
family.
Household name here in Nova Scotian karate.
So we have a contact penalty levied against Chenard.
Picks up his second Category 1 warning for excessive contact. Bisson pressing the distance. Pushing.
Chenard looking for the body punch. Bisson starting. And Chenard evading, going out of bounds.
There's one flag.
We have a point flag up for Bisson. But 2 penalties for Chenard, so no point awarded.
So good Shui for Chenard. If he gets one more Category 2 warning, he will be disqualified.
So at this point, Bisson could keep pressing, or he could go for another passivity.
Oh,
Takedown, not close to a point.
there are 2 flags for red.
Oh, yes, there are.
Appears that he countered
On the
before he
exchange.
went down. Chenard has to be very careful that he doesn't grab Bisson to avoid being taken down, or he will receive another Category 2 warning and be disqualified. Referee starts the action.
Bisson attacking. Very strong face punch. Looks like he's got 2 flags. Very nice combination. Bisson is very quick on his feet. He can close the distance and chase down Chenard.
Chenard got caught off guard there.
Pressure still on Bisson to close the distance to score points. Falls up with a
Ducks
counter,
under.
and again a flurry. I see 2 flags for Bisson. He's not backing down. His feet are closing the distance, and he's just blitzing with his hands. Very clean, clear attacks.
Bisson looking good. Chenard with a long jab. He gets it. 4 flags for Chenard on that jab. Excellent technique. Looks like there's 15 seconds left in the match.
And
Reverse punch from Chenard. He gets it. Picks up another Yuko 1 point. Reverse punch to the body.
This is a brilliant display. Chenard has long reach. He's using it. Bisson has great agility to close the distance, and that's how he's getting his points. Bisson with
Chenard
another
ducks,
bridge.
blocks. Glove came off. Chenard has to be very careful here. He cannot risk getting another penalty.
Bisson push forward.
Counter with a reverse
great.
punch.
Got 1 flag, 2 flags, I think, for Chenard.
3 flags. We'll pick up another Yuko.
And the match ends.
Jeremy Chenard, your 2018 Canadian national champion in the men's minus 67 kilo class. Great matches all around in this category. Chenard, the champion. The rest of the competitors will be placed into a new bracket to determine the 2nd and 3rd place medalists.
Jean-Sébastien Bisson will move straight into the match that will determine the bronze medalist. So he'll have a little bit of a rest while the other fighters in the match move into the double elimination bracket.
Jean-Sebastien Bisson will have to stay warm. We did see it in the women's minus 68 kilo class. Hilary Pond losing the gold medal match, but resting maybe too long before she had to go compete for the silver medal. Important for these athletes to stay warm, stay loose.
So up first in the double bracket, we have Saskatchewan and Nova Scotia. It would look like where they're standing on. We have Saskatchewan in the blue, Nova Scotia Ryan O'Neill in the red.
We've got, looks like it's New Brunswick.
Is that New Brunswick or Saskatchewan?
It looks like it's New Brunswick.
New Brunswick,
yep.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Marc-Andre Manuel from New Brunswick. Hometown favorite, Ryan O'Neill in the red. He's looking now for that silver medal, but he'll have to take it one match at a time. Officials getting set. O'Neill in red, Manuel in blue. And O'Neill quick to get the first point. Yuko and Senshu, first point advantage. Tries for the hook kick, just a little short. One-two from O'Neill, misses. Spin kick from Manuel. Another 1-2 from O'Neill. Gets the flags, gonna get another Yuko. Another long 1-2 from O'Neill. He's gonna pick up another Yuko. Manuel with penalty, category 2. And we're joined again by Craig Devlin.
Thanks, Chris. I had to go get the right bracket sheet for this double elim bracket here.
Just a reminder, in tatami number 3, following the men's individual kumite plus 84 kilos, we'll be moving to the individual female kumite senior plus 68 kilos. That'll be in tatami number 3. O'Neill controlling the center of the tatami. Throws a jab, blocked.
Trying a hook kick and a sweep. But we have Manuel stepping out of bounds. He'll take a category 2 penalty for that. Oh, is that already a chew?
Same thing that happened in the elimination round, stepping out of bounds. Needs to be able to circle out, try and gain the center.
O'Neal.
Nice jab from O'Neal.
Very dynamic.
Looks like he's going to pick up another Yuko for that. Let's try and stay very calm, very relaxed, conserve his energy for later rounds.
Trying the jab again. Explosive singles. Manuel in the corner. O'Neal testing with the kick. Long
Nice.
punch. Single point. 4 flags. Long hook kick. No flag. Oh, we got 2 flags, yes.
We got 2 flags.
3 points.
That may be it here.
And no catch. So O'Neal wins.
Ryan O'Neal from Nova Scotia moving on.
Up next, we have Giancarlos Gonzalez from Alberta and Joseph Azuz from Karate, Quebec. Gonzalez is in the red. Azuz is in blue.
Officials just getting sorted here. So we're just getting the officials sorted out here in Tatami 1. Just making sure that we don't have an official from the same province as the athlete who is competing.
While we're waiting here, just give a shout out to the officials. So as you can see, it takes many officials to run us through one match here. These ladies and gentlemen dedicate their time and their energy to come to the national championships to ensure that the best athletes are selected onto our national team. The hours are long and the pay is low, and the satisfaction is all just for the benefit of the athletes. The athletes bow in and they begin.
Gonzalez in red, Azuz in blue. Both athletes dynamic, as are many in this minus 67 kilo class.
They also have similar stature. We do see some variation in height when we think back to Bisson and O'Neal, or Bisson or Chenard and O'Neal, both taller fighters in the division, using their distance. The shorter fighters generally use their explosivity and their agility. Oh, very nice entry by the Quebec fighter. We have 2 flags, face punch.
So both athletes just received before this category 2 warning, being too passive. I think that was a wake-up call, and now we have point on the board.
And Senshu for Azuz. Same attack.
Very nice. Picking up 4 flags, it seems, or 3 flags.
3 flags at least, yeah. So Gonzalez needs to figure out how to defend against that attack or counter it as it's coming in.
Gonzalez controlling the middle.
Oh, looking for the counter attack.
So smart, backing away.
So you see Gonzalez dropping that front hand. That can be either a ploy to bring the attack in, which in this case it may seem to be. Oh, he's looking for the front hand counter or the counter kick on the front leg.
Grabbed by Zeus. Referee didn't call it. Long 1-2 from Zeus. Finds its mark.
4 flags. Very clear to all the officials. Zeus driving in again.
Nice long punch.
Same combination. So Zeus may have found the key to Gonzalez's defense. He's not able to defend against that long explosive attack in. Gonzalez is looking for that counter kick, but Zeus can get inside of that distance so far, inside the distance before the kick can come.
Gonzalez on the outside. Zeus goes for a takedown, doesn't get it. But Gonzalez steps out of bounds.
So we see Gonzalez is keeping a longer distance now, trying to give himself more time to anticipate the attack and use that counter foot. He's looking for that high risk, but high point.
Nice counter by Gonzalez.
So this is going to be interesting. We got 2 flags out for Gonzalez on the counter. That was a very nice takedown, but I don't see any flags for the takedown and no video review request from the coach. Gonzalez again trying for that counter kick. Different strategy, changing the line, going with the reverse kick, the kick off the back leg.
Keeping Zeus guessing. Zeus needs to stick to his game plan.
Zeus doesn't need to attack now. He's well ahead, but he's still putting the pressure on. Sometimes a good offense is the best defense to keep Gonzalez from figuring out how to find his attack. Gonzalez is looking for the openings. Zeus with a long backhand, no flags, no points.
15 seconds left.
Oh, Gonzalez trying with the kick. It was up, but no flags.
Feels the pressure. He's got to go. He's got to go.
And we had a successful counter, a slip. There was a kick coming from Gonzalez. Zeus slipped it and scored to the face. Very nice move. And time has run out. Zeus moves forward.
So it will be Ryan O'Neill and Yusuf Zeus in the next round. But coming up, it is Lazar Williams from BC and Edward Yao, his teammate, also from BC. Williams will be in red. Yao will be in blue. This is a double elimination round. Once you lose in this round, you are out. The best you can do in this double elimination round is silver medal. Both athletes bow in. Into the action. Shoot and kick from Williams. Only one flag. There is a bit of a height advantage for Williams. See how it plays out with the reach.
Oh, Yao moves forward. Williams provides an answer to that with a face punch. And it looks like I see one flag for Yao, but only one at this point. Some heavy contact by Williams. Yao's taking a little injury break here. The medic's checking him over.
Medic attending to Yao. The winner of this match will face Kirkland Carruthers from Saskatchewan. Back in the action here. Yao with the punch over top. Combination by Yao. None of the punches find their mark. Shoot and kick from Williams. Referee calls him a no flags. Yao receiving category 1 penalty for excessive contact. That is his first category 1.
Oh, very nice counterattack.
Counterattack by Yao.
Takes one step back, throws the punch straight to the face. Very nice control.
You can see when Williams came in to attack, his body came up. Gave Yao the opportunity to get underneath, score the counterattack.
Trying a long side kick. Yao was able to get out of the way of that.
Fixing the glove, we're good to go.
Williams pushing forward. Oh. Looking for that reverse punch. And they exchange kicks and punches.
Oh!
And sweep, but no follow-up.
May have clipped his knee on the way down. Again, Yao is the smaller competitor. Will be at a disadvantage when it comes to takedowns and clinches. Medic's coming to check Yao. May have clipped his knee on the way down.
Yeah, I think it was twisted as Williams applied the sweep.
Yao limping off. We'll see if he's okay. Following the conclusion of the men's minus 67 kilos, we will be moving to tatami number 3 for the senior women's plus 68 kilogram class. Medics have taken Yao
straight off the tatami into the medic tent, off range of the cameras. I think they're giving his knee a little assessment here.
If you're following us on social media, be sure to use the hashtag KCNationals2018. Find us on Facebook and Twitter at Karate Canada. Yao still not back on the tatami.
So the medics still have Yao. Haven't seen any movement from the tent. I assume they're assessing his knee, looking for any structural damage that would prohibit him continuing.
Following this match, it will be Ryan O'Neill from Nova Scotia against Yusuf Azouz from Quebec. The winner of that match will face Daniel Sanchez from Ontario.
Brian?
Still assessing.
Yes, we are still assessing. I haven't seen any movement from the first aid tent there. We've got the medical staff looking over Edward Yao. We still have Lazar Williams on the tatami, waiting for his opponent to come back.
Again, following the conclusion of the men's plus 84 kilo class in tatami number 3, we will be presenting live commentary on the women's individual kumite plus 68 kilos. That will be in tatami number 3. Yeah, returning to the ring. Still a bit of a limp. We'll see what the medic says if he's able to continue. Officials are discussing. See what the outcome is here. And the match continues. See how his knee is affected throughout the rest of this match. Chuden kick from Williams finds a home.
2 flags. 2 points for Williams.
So Williams picks up the Wazari, 2 points for the kick to the body. Yeah, coming into the combination of punches. Another flurry of punches.
And we have an out-of-bounds penalty coming up to Williams. Oh, maybe pushing penalty to Yao.
So Yao picks up his first Category 2 warning for grabbing. Athletes literally have to grab and make a move right away. They cannot hold for more than a second, or they will be penalized.
Williams beginning with the attack.
Same thing from Williams. Initiating the attack, but coming up a little high. Yao able to get underneath. Williams going to drop his center of mass a little bit. Stay low.
Yao's not looking too stable on that knee. Still fighting though.
Yeah, moving out of the way, circling. Good counterattack to the face.
Yes, very nice. Clearly, Yao's knee is bothering him. But he's still in the fight, still using it how he can. Again, evading that very long, High attack from Williams. Oh, Williams taking a penalty now.
Second Category 1 warning for Williams for excessive contact. Williams with the spin kick. Yeah, with the counterattack. Yeah, knocked to the floor. Appears to be okay. Maybe another contact. This will be the third Category 1 penalty for excessive contact for Williams as he picks up the Hansoku Chui. If he receives one more, he will be disqualified.
Oh, 2 points. That finds a home. I think that's the second time this match.
He changed his mind. Got the 2 points, scored instead. Nice counterattack by Yao to the face, coming over top. Especially difficult being the shorter athlete, having to come over top.
Williams has to go. Yeah, bring him into the corner.
Yeah, moves out of the way.
And a
nice counterattack.
2 flags. Another point. Williams is showing his attack a little too much. He's coming up as he's attacking and moving forward without any defense. Long body kick. Again,
another one, 3 in a row. Williams he's under that crunch of time, but he needs to keep his composure. He's getting a little too excited. His body's stiffening up a little bit. It's easy for Yao to evade, get out of the way. Will open up Williams to counterattack. Williams needs to now think about how he's going to get the point back. He's got to make it happen here. Williams pressing forward. Yao moving out of the way. Kick missed by Williams. Yao clipped.
2 flags out for Yao, but he's down, injured. Medic is being called in. I can't see at this point what appears to be bothering him, but I may assume that it's his knee since that was the issue prior. He's getting up slowly. Medic is taking him off to have an assessment again. Oh, this could be a strike into the throat. He's looking a little weak on his feet. And they're taking him to the first aid tent to assess again.
So Yao taken off. There's only seconds left in the match. Medics still have to make sure he's able to continue. Williams now, he needs to think about what he wants to do, how he's going to get those points back. He needs to have a game plan when the referee calls Hajime again.
Williams is at 3 contact penalties, isn't he?
Williams has 3 contact warnings. He has a Hansoku Chui.
So this could be an issue. When Yao comes back, the ref may levy another contact penalty against Williams, which would be the end of the match for Williams, and that Yao moves forward.
So the first instance when Yao went down for his knee, Williams didn't receive penalty for contact, but then following racked up 3 contact warnings. So the referees may be a little bit more willing to give a contact warning on this one here as well. We'll have to see. At the conclusion of the men's plus 84 kilo weight class individual kumite and tatami number 3, we will be presenting live commentary for the women's plus 68 kilo class. Yao still being attended to by the medics. They've taken him off into the medic tent. So Yao is up. It's 5-4 for Yao. He does have Senshu. Williams with 3 Category 1 penalties. He cannot afford another Category 1 penalty. Chief official of the tournament, Yaro Tirana, checking in with the officials by the medic tent, see what's going on. Explain the situation to him. The officials are heading back to the ring. Yao is still in the medic tent. Yao may not be able to continue. We will see here.
So they've awarded a point to Yao, and they've disqualified Williams and awarded the match to Yao. So Yao moves forward. He's still in the medic tent. They'll continue on with the next match, which is O'Neill and Azus. O'Neill, of course, from Nova Scotia. Azus from Quebec.
So interesting here, Williams did not get disqualified just from one single excessive contact. It was an accumulation, so Yao should be able to continue through. And he would be up against Kirkland Carruthers from Saskatchewan. Up next, Ryan O'Neill from Nova Scotia in red against Youssef Azus in blue from Quebec. The winner of this match will face Daniel Sanchez from Ontario. Officials getting sorted here before we start the next match. Officials getting ready. Look for the kicks of O'Neill, especially that hook kick to the face and the long 1-2 to the face. All right, and we are off. Azus with the quick attack. Looks like he's got 2 flags. He'll pick up the Yuko and Senshu. And it's part of his strategy. He knew he had to get that first point Senshu advantage. Get it early. Force O'Neill to come to him, which he is.
Applying the pressure, looking for that counter kick, but Azus comes in with a straight attack to the body and gets another 2 flags, 3 flags. 1 more point.
Referee checking O'Neill, making sure he's wearing his body protector, which he is.
O'Neill pushing, trying with a 1-2 combination. Azus very quickly out of the way. Azus coming in. O'Neill trying for the close attacks, not letting him
nice
get away.
sweep.
Not able to finish. Azus with a good defense, preventing O'Neill from scoring on him on the ground. That would have been a 3-point technique. some cases that's a game changer. Great defense.
I think O'Neal needs to switch his game plan up a bit. Azus is expecting that hook kick. His guard is up, ready to go when he gets out of the distance.
Azus with a long straight attack with the backhand to the face. I see one flag. Looking for, the officials levying a grabbing penalty against O'Neal. No point for Azus. So he's slipping the attack and coming in with a long straight over the top punch again. O'Neal too close with his punch and too close with the kick.
Azus really smart. He's circling to the outside of O'Neal's to avoid that front hook kick on the timing.
We have another penalty coming against O'Neal for grabbing.
O'Neal needs to adapt. He needs to change his strategy up. It's not working right now.
Azus is inside his distance.
Good counter by O'Neal.
So Azus is using his explosivity to get inside of the distance of O'Neal. O'Neal seems to be looking for the counter kick.
O'Neal ducks underneath.
Stays inside.
Punch, comes out, no flags.
And we have a Jogai against Azus, out of bounds.
I think he stepped out of bounds on purpose, trying to reset the action in the center of the tatami.
It looked like.
Look for Azus. Straight one, trying to circle out, trying to go for the takedown. Unable to get it. He may be called for grabbing. Oh, referees don't call it.
O'Neal pressuring, looking for a distance. 1-2, both missed. Azus with a counter punch, not landing.
Azus circling back to the outside of O'Neal's guard.
Keeping him on the outside.
Close to the edge.
Oh,
gets the kick.
We got one blue flags, two flags. This is what O'Neal was looking for. Azus was inside. The kick scored on the back of Azuz's head as he was coming in. Can be very hard to defend against. 3 points for O'Neal. O'Neal with a quick 1-2. I see one flag for red, two flags for red. O'Neal may be finding his stride here. 4 points in the last 10 seconds for O'Neal. Side kick to the body, not the right distance. Azus coming in with a straight punch. 2 flags for Azus.
He'll pick up the Yuko here. Not just close. Azus does have the Senshu advantage. If the match goes to a tie, he will win. O'Neal with the punch, straight punch to the body.
I see 2 flags blue.
2 for Azus. The Nova Scotian coach, yes, looking. Video review.
It looked like a very good technique from here, but we'll see what the video uncovers. So the Nova Scotia coach looking for likely the body punch from O'Neal to be considered a point. He needs this to stay in the game. Up after this, we have Crothers from Saskatchewan and Yao from BC. And one of the Yao move through to this round.
O'Neal gets a Yuko.
Oh, there we go.
Successful video review. Azus still with the pressure. Looks like O'Neal is first.
2 flags O'Neal, 1 blue.
O'Neal will pick up the Yuko.
O'Neal opening distance. Azus needs to move forward. Looking to cover.
Nice from Azus. Follows up again with the 1-2 to the face.
So Azus very good at getting inside of O'Neal's distance. O'Neal's longer reach, although fast, but Azus gets inside and scores, usually on either the first or the second attempt. O'Neal breaking the line in the distance, pulling into the corner. Azus trying again. O'Neal ducks.
Good, just misses. O'Neal circles around. Maybe looking for that timing kick again.
There
and he does.
And he gets it. 3 flags, if not 4. 4 flags.
I'm a part-time fortune teller. I called that one.
You did. You could see he's leaning back, lifting that leg. Jesus must go.
Another kick.
No. Again.
We've been seeing a lot of this throughout the rounds. When an athlete is down in points, they need to get those points in the last few seconds. They don't think about being timed on the way in. Can't do that against an athlete like O'Neill.
6 points in less than 5 seconds for O'Neill. We had 1 flag for Jesus. Jesus is still trying with the same. Nice face punches.
It's going to be hard for Jesus. All of these movements.
2. Oh, he gets another 3 points. Spinning kick this time.
Looked a little like a miss, but the angle from the judge's perspective.
They liked
looked
it.
like it went in.
No.
So he will get the points.
And O'Neill moves forward.
Excellent from both men. That's the issue, trying to catch up with only Yukos when your opponent is so good at the E-pawns.
So up next, we have Crothers from Saskatchewan and Yao from BC. Yao moved forward into this round due to an injury and a disqualification of his opponent. We'll see if he shows up.
If he is not able to compete, he will receive the Kikan. Kirkland will move into fight Assad Esufali from Ontario.
I don't see him, do you?
Doesn't look like Edward Yao is around. Looks like it will be a Kikan. The BC coach isn't even by the chair. Edward Yao is nowhere to be found. He may be done for this tournament.
He might be. I think you're right. I'm not seeing him anywhere around the tatami. He's not in the first aid tent.
If you're just joining us, this is the double elimination round of the individual kumite male, minus 67 kilos at the 2018 Karate Canada National Championships at the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And it appears it will be a Kikan. Edward Yao cannot continue due to his injury. Saskatchewan will win the match and move on to fight Assad Esufali from Ontario. Now the interesting thing here, O'Neill is going to have to fight right away. Ryan O'Neill from Nova Scotia in red. Daniel Sanchez from Ontario in blue. O'Neill just fought. And fought a hard match at that too, so I'll have to dig deep on this one.
So by the rules, he'll have 3 minutes to rest, which I think we've already probably burned a minute and a half, if not 2 minutes, so he should be close to recover. These athletes are in excellent shape and generally are able to move round to round with minimal issues. Sanchez is on the side of the ring, blue, preparing. O'Neill will be red. O'Neill coming on to the match area now. So here again, we'll have a matchup of an explosive shorter fighter and a fighter such as O'Neill, a little taller, longer reach, likes to use his kicks, although pretty good at the long distance kicks and the shorter distance hook kicks.
Sanchez looks focused. There are still 4 more matches left in this double elimination round to determine the silver and bronze medalists. Here in the individual Kumite male, minus 67 kilos. Jeremy Chenard from Quebec is your national champion, defeating Jean-Sébastien Bisson in the gold medal match. Bisson is awaiting at the silver bronze medal match. Looks like O'Neill is ready. He's had enough time to rest. If you're just joining us, it is Ryan O'Neill from Nova Scotia in red against Daniel Sanchez from Ontario in blue in the individual male senior minus 67 kilo class. The winner of this match will face the winner of Carruthers from Saskatchewan and Esufali from Ontario. Both fighters enter the tatami.
And the match begins.
Testing the distance is Sanchez. So is O'Neill. O'Neill looking for that timing hook kick. See if Sanchez able to circle to the outside or cut in.
O'Neill pressuring into the corner. Testing all the reactions, tries double punch and gets flags. Point for O'Neill.
Very clean 1-2 combination to the face. O'Neill will pick up the Yuko for 1 point and the Senshu first point advantage.
Looked like Sanchez didn't know what to expect, whether it was the kick. It looked like he was expecting the kick, and O'Neill capitalized on that with quick hands to the face.
That's right. He was in the corner, backed up. He's leaning back, not in a position to counterattack.
Oh, Sanchez comes in with a nice body kick, but not clean enough for the officials to score point.
Both fighters.
O'Neill waiting. Oh, and he
nice
takes the
timing kick from
There we
O'Neill.
go. Sanchez is fast, but O'Neill's very fast with that kick, and it can wrap around. He has excellent flexibility. Wraps around, taps the opponent on the back of the head. O'Neill quick off the line with a fake kick.
No setup from Sanchez. Just went from a static bounce directly in. Perfect distance for O'Neill to time him with that hook kick. Sanchez, if he wants to get inside that kick, will have to break the line first before shooting in.
Oh, and
another
again,
hook kick from O'Neill.
Same technique. Same entry by Sanchez. He can't get in fast enough. That time he was leaning a little more forward to see if he could get out of the range. But O'Neill again is able to wrap it around. Quick kick for O'Neill. Sanchez goes out of bounds.
Sanchez going to rethink his strategy. He's going to have to confuse O'Neill, try and throw some more things out in front of him instead of shooting directly straight ahead. O'Neill's got him on that distance.
You can see the weight on the back leg. He's very quick at the front. He's set up. He's following.
O'Neill getting more confident.
Pressure in. Sanchez circling around. Now O'Neill a little in the corner, but he's not backing too far in. Although we did see a nice time.
Nice, yes.
And Sanchez gets two flags.
He cut the distance that time. He cut the distance in. Saw O'Neill didn't react. Waiting for the punch. He's going to need to replicate that if he wants to get more points on the board. Sanchez will have to cut the distance to get in if he wants to avoid being kicked by O'Neill. O'Neill pushing forward with the hands, just missing out of range.
Body kick and two. Another timing hook kick. 10-1. That's our spread.
That's going to do it. O'Neal picking up another ippon, and
the
he
win.
will win the match. Excellent showing from O'Neal. He is getting better as each round passes. He is looking for that silver medal against Jean-Sebastien Bisson. Up next, Kirkland Carthers from Saskatchewan and Assad Asufali from Ontario. Kirkland won by Kikan in the last round, as Edward Yao could not continue due to an injury from his previous match. Watch for the explosiveness of Asufali.
And the match begins.
Asufali immediately takes the center of the tatami, trying to show his dominance here, trying to impose his will on his opponent. Long 1-2 from Asufali from Ontario. Pressuring. Carthers just staying on the outside. Referee calls Yame. They're both going to receive a warning. Not enough action, being too passive. They'll each receive a Category 2 penalty.
Assad looking for the distance.
Assad 1-2 over the top, kind of hooked it. Wasn't a direct punch.
Carruthers sidestepping the attack. His guard's a little low for what Assad's trying. And a quick counterattack.
Nice counterattack.
2 flags. Nice job, Carruthers, sidestepping the attack, following right away before Assad was ready, and he gets a point. And Senchu.
All right, so Carthers with the Senchu. First point advantage. 1-0 for Saskatchewan. Ontario pressuring, keeps Saskatchewan in the corner.
And we have out of bounds for Saskatchewan.
That will be the second Category 2 warning for Saskatchewan. It's got to be careful. Those Category 2 warnings don't rack up.
1-2 for Assad. Not close enough. Not close enough.
Just outside the distance.
The Ontario coach is telling him to just keep doing what he's doing. He's got to just find that right distance. Just start a little closer before he goes. He tests with the foot. 1 and 2, not in the right distance. Foot, the head kick does not connect. And the counterattacks by Carruthers don't connect. He was holding the whole time, so he's going to receive
This is
his third penalty.
not good for Saskatchewan. It is a Hansoko Chui. If he gets one more Category 2 warning, he will be disqualified.
Yeah, the official is correcting the last call. So Chui, so he takes his Hansuko Chui, his third Category 2 warning. Only one more. Assad waiting. Long front hand attack, too far.
Taps the leg. Nice hook kick from Asufali from Ontario.
Very nice combination.
3 flags. Will receive the ippon for 3 points. Spinning back kick attempt by Ontario.
That was a takedown attempt. Carruthers out of the way.
Ontario looking for that big move. Nice.
And single straight punch to the face. Very nice. We have flags
solid
up.
jab.
We may see a contact penalty. We'll see shortly. That was a very solid punch. And it's a point.
He gets it.
Crow's on the offensive.
Pushing forward.
Looking for the punch. Spinning back kick.
They go for the takedown again. Nice jab over the top. The same movement he got before. Nice 1-2 combination. Appears to have been only one flag. Saskatchewan pushing forward.
A sweep attempt by Saskatchewan.
Nice hook
and
kick.
Flags up for the point, but I also see flags for the Joe guy.
So the Ontario coach requesting video review of the kick. Esufali did step out of bounds afterwards, losing his balance. So we'll see what the officials say. Meanwhile, Carter's being taken off the tatami, being attended to by the medic.
I wasn't sure if that was a contact to the face or for something else that happened. Did you see what happened there, Chris? Looks like he's got some issues with his neck. Just out of the range of the camera. And now he's coming back on. So we do have a video review request by the Ontario coach, Roman Saltykov. He's talking to his athlete at the same time. And it's denied. So the kick was not a point. Match continues. Score remains 5-1.
That may come back to haunt Esufali in the later rounds if he's successful in winning this match. He will be facing Ryan O'Neal afterwards if he wins, and he will not have a video review card.
Although if it's in the medal rounds, they will get the card back.
There's a conspiracy afoot.
So,
Let's see. Referee calls Hajime. Esufali immediately back to the center. Tatami 1-2 over the top. 4 flags. Hook kick attempt by Esufali just outside the distance. Referee calls MA.
clash on the exchange.
Long jab kick, pushed out of the way,
And
hook
another
kick.
Nice combinations, no flags. Crowder's pushing forward, Assad answering. Crowder's looking for the distance, looking for the point. Assad backing up.
And that is it. Assad Esufali from Ontario will take this match. He will face Ryan O'Neal. The winner of that match will fight Jean-Sébastien Bisson from Quebec for the silver medal. So Esufali does not have a video review card in this match against O'Neal. If he beats O'Neal, he will receive a card in the silver medal match with Jean-Sébastien Bisson.
Thank you, Julian. That's better. Do you want the parents sometimes? All right, have a good one. Have a good workout. Take it easy.
If you are just joining us, we are at the Canada Game Center here in Halifax, Nova Scotia for the 2018 Karate Canada National Championships. Right now on tatami number 1 in the individual male senior, minus 67 kilos. Going through the second wave on the double elimination rounds. Up next, Ryan O'Neill from Nova Scotia in red against Asad Esufali in blue from Ontario. The winner of this match will fight against Jean-Sébastien Bisson from Quebec for the silver medal. Your national champion in this category is Jeremy Chenard from Quebec. Assad putting the pressure on, gets time to the kick, no flags. One-two combination. 2 flags for red. O'Neill with the Yuko and Senshu. Only 1 flag for Esufali from Ontario. Ryan O'Neill up 1-0 with Senshu first point advantage. Ontario putting the pressure on. O'Neill very patient, looking for that timing for that hook kick. Lunges into the jab, just misses. Flings the leg up. And we're joined again by Craig Devlin.
Thank you, Chris.
Get a warm introductory welcome every time. Esufali with the Yuko. 1 point. 1-1.
So I do say the coaches have cards. They did give them cards? I think they did. I think they consider this a medal round because the loser of this round, or because they're fighting for the bronze medal at the very least. Because when they go to the next round, it'll be silver or bronze.
So stand corrected, Esufali does have a card for this match.
What is our score here? We have Esufali. Oh, we have a single point for Esufali and Ippon for O'Neill. Esufali breaking the line, very agile.
Distance, tapping the leg, testing. He's got to be careful not to get caught in that timing. Picking his own leg up. Nice
Straight
reverse punch.
Very nice.
Only 1 flag. His coach decided not to use the video review. He did get 1 flag for that punch. Did look good from our angle.
Oh.
1-2 from Assad. Misses. O'Neill times him once again. He's been
Very
connecting
nice.
with that all day now.
It's his signature move. He's able to very explosively absorb the distance back and lift the legs, swing it around and touch the back of the opponent's head as they're closing the distance. I could hear the touch from here.
Assad pushing forward still.
Straight punch, no flags. Assad too close. Straight 1-2 with Assad.
Oh, scorpion kick attempt.
No flags. Penalty being levied against Assad for grabbing. And the match continues.
O'Neill 1-2 fake. Assad goes into the kick. O'Neill the counter kick.
And a
Follow
block.
up.
Follow with the punch. Very nice. From inside the distance, but he was able to find the correct distance, even though they were close. And a single point for Assad. That's Fali.
Esfali pushing. O'Neal circling. Now he's in the corner. He's looking for that timing again. Circles back in the corner for O'Neal. Straight jab. Both athletes fall to the floor. Takedown attempt. Unsuccessful.
So no Jogai penalties. It would appear as they both fell out. But we have another holding penalty being levied against Esfali.
Hansoku Chui, if he gets one more category 2, he will be disqualified.
So that could include Jogai, passivity, holding, disregard for his own safety, for just a few examples.
Looks like they made a mistake on the penalty call. So Keikoku's second warning, not third. Correction made by the referee.
Esfali coming in, ducking out of the way, not able to
Ducking
score.
down.
Not able,
He's going to need to follow up on those.
O'Neal waiting his back leg and not meeting the scoring criteria, stepping out of bounds. You can see how O'Neal's stance is weighted backwards. He likes to use that front leg, as we know.
Hansoku Chui to O'Neal. The referee forgot to cancel his senshu. He did get a category 2 warning in the last 15 seconds of the match. Yep. Referee terminating the senshu advantage. It doesn't look like it'll matter at this point. O'Neal too far ahead. So the silver medal match will be Jean-Sébastien Bisson from Quebec in red, Ryan O'Neal from Nova Scotia in blue. Ryan will have 3 minutes to recover. He will have to change his gear from red to blue.
And so the way this elimination format works is that the match between Bisson and O'Neal is for the silver. The loser of the match takes bronze. So at this point, both of these fighters are guaranteed a medal. It's just up to them which one they take.
If you're following us on social media, be sure to use the hashtag KC Nationals 2018. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Karate Canada.
So Ryan O'Neal just off the field of view, changing from red to blue. Jean-Sébastien in the middle of the screen, standing up, talking with his coach. He's in red. They'll be fighting for the silver medal. The winner takes silver in this match. The loser takes bronze. So we have Bisson pacing on the right side of the officials. We have O'Neill preparing on the left side. Bisson red, O'Neill blue. Again, we have a matchup with the tall, lanky, yet quick O'Neill. Loves to kick, counter kick, great 1-2 punch to the face, and the extremely agile, yet shorter, and very defensive fighter, Bisson. Bisson's very good at evading attacks and counter punching. O'Neill also very good at evading attacks and counter kicking. So it'll be an interesting matchup to see how they do together here. And the match begins. And we've got Chris back with us.
Thank you for having me back.
How are the cookies?
Well, what cookies? I'm on a diet. O'Neill pressing the action, Bisson on the outside.
We can already see the tactic that each fighter may be taking. As we've seen from Jean-Sébastien Bisson before, very agile, loves to use the line, work in front of the opponent. He likes to attack on that line. He likes to defend on that line. He's very good at absorbing back, also evading off the line and counter-attacking. This is one of his specialties.
O'Neill pressing forward, lifting that leg up. Bisson moving back. Bisson to the corner now. 1-2 from O'Neill. Clinch.
Bisson trying for the takedown, but O'Neill was well braced. And we're going to see a penalty against Bisson. The takedowns must be with only one hand. Bisson clearly had two hands wrapped around O'Neill. And they begin again. Bisson moving, using the line, staying out of the distance till he's ready. O'Neill in the center, pressing. 1-2 straight in.
Looked like Bisson got it.
He did. O'Neill's got two flags too, though. Or does he?
Looks
Nope,
like
just
3-1 in flags. Bisson with the Yuko and Senshu.
You're right. Oh, we have a video review on the part of Nova Scotia. From my angle, O'Neill was off target.
Looked
it was
like
passed.
it just missed his head, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see what the cameras picked up. So the cameras are situated on the far side. Two cameras are situated on the far side of the ring from the referee, in line with what the coaches see, and there's one in the center of the head table. So the field of view that the video review is conducted under is limited to that field. So the coaches must take this into consideration when they're playing their card, as the officials at the table can only judge what they're seeing on the screen. And they both must agree. If one disagrees, the point is disallowed, or it's the review, and it's a no.
All right. O'Neill losing that card. Senshu for Bisson stands. Back to the action. O'Neill pressing forward. Bisson on the outside. Bisson ducks underneath. Ducks again. Trying to escape.
Punch. O'Neill's doing a good job of faking with the foot and following with the straight punch in the 1-2.
Nice 1-2 in. Bisson cutting laterally, then shooting forward. Just missing the target, though.
Bisson evades, comes in with a 1-2, not on target. Absorbs back again with 1-2, and we look like we have a
2 flags.
Counter kick. So that's his specialty. He's able to move back, time Bisson as Bisson was coming in, and touch the back of his head with his foot. Even though Bisson knows this is what O'Neill is looking for, it's very hard to get away from it with O'Neill. He's very, very good at it.
Bisson pressing forward. O'Neill looking calm. Looks like he's setting up for that timing again. It's the way his footwork is moving, the way his feet are situated. Looks like he's going for that timing hook kick or a jab 1-2.
Bisson covers the distance, but he's not clean enough with his technique to score. He needs a little bit more extension on his arms, a little more rotation with his body.
Bisson pushing forward. O'Neal lifting that leg up.
So we see that Bisson's changed his stance, so it's going to be harder for O'Neal to hook kick him to the front because Bisson's hands will be more able to block. He's not coming on the blind side. So Bisson may be limited to entering in this open stance, as we call it.
Referee stops the action. He's going to penalize both athletes for being too passive, but Bisson with a Hansoko Chui, if he gets one more, he is disqualified.
So good.
O'Neal on his second Category 2 warning. 2 flags for Bisson. Yuko.
Very nice. He entered the distance, was able to score. Double punch, same hand.
Bisson has to keep this up. He has to stay disciplined.
Again, these athletes fighting for silver medal, Canadian Championships. Oh, we have an entry.
Nice hook kick from O'Neal. Set up with the jab, followed with the hook kick. It does appear that the coach for Bisson is going to request a video review.
Yes, we had 1 flag for Bisson. And again, it'll all be determined on what the cameras were able to capture. But we had 2 flags for O'Neal on the hook kick, 1 flag for Bisson on the punch as he entered. The video review judges are reviewing at this point. And it's, yes, Bisson takes a point. Bisson pressuring, putting distance, closing. Oh, and O'Neal with a double face kick. We get 1 flag, that's it, no point. Referee stopping the match.
O'Neal side kick. Bisson cutting, needs to get in.
Straight 1-2 punch.
Straight 1-2 from O'Neal.
I only see 1 blue flag, I see 1 red flag. Can you see the other?
Can't see the other one.
Point Bisson. The Nova Scotia coach has lost his card.
Hook kick attempt from O'Neal, misses.
Bisson pressuring, and we have a video review request from the Quebec coach. Looking for a face punch.
Looks like she's going to request a review on that flurry of punches within the clinch, but it may be hard to score from within that distance. Even if there's contact, the referees are looking for correct distance and recovery. It will also depend on the angle of the video. Both officials must be in agreement. That is a point for it to stand. Change of plans following this match. We will be moving to tatami number 4 for the women's plus 68 kilo class. That has been moved to tatami number 4 over from tatami number 3. Live commentary immediately following this match. It is a yes. Bisson with the Yuko.
Excellent. Very good move on the part of the Quebec coach. There was no flags to support, but she saw a point in there and took it. And we have a Jogai out of bounds.
It'll be a Hansoku Chui. He will lose Senshu.
Defending with the kicks to the body, just keeping the distance. And O'Neal takes the silver.
Excellent match by both gentlemen. Working to the very end.
Very good match. So, Ryan O'Neal, silver medalist, minus 67 kg, national champion. Jean-Sébastien Bisson, bronze medalist, same division, minus 67 kg, senior national championships.
You can get a plus 68.
In the interest of time, we will